It's recording.
Hi everyone, this is WendyT from WendyTFoundLove.com. I am here with Gilberto Velazquez, otherwise known as Don Sonero. And he's one of the stars on I Like It Like That here at the Traveling Theater here in New York. And he has captured my attention to no end. So I needed to come and interview him, and hopefully you guys will see what I see in him and maybe catch the show before it's going to close eventually. So, but you guys, this is Don Sonero. Don Sonero. Just I had a couple of items that I needed to discuss with you. You started this business really early.
Yes.
Okay, so I need to understand what captured you. How did you say, okay, I'm going to be a salsa singer, I'm going to be an urban artist? Because you do a little bit of all kinds of genres. So I really, I'm captured by, I'm just attracted by the whole entire thing because I saw some footage, stuff out there, y me encantó. So tell me, how did you decide, this is what I want to do with my life?
I decided this, believe it or not, when I was 4 years old. I was in the living room playing with my toys and I heard the album Siembra. And when I heard that album, I just got up and heard the music and something inside me just said, wow, I like this. And I never forget that feeling because it's my first memory of life.
So, is that Ruben Blades?
Yes, Ruben Blades. So the album Siembra is what really got me into music, and I would play it over and over with my parents. Would play it over and over and over, and I just learned all this music. And eventually Hector Lavoe and all these artists would play it at home. And aside of that being played at home, I grew up in the era of the hip hop.
Right.
It was flourishing. So, and my uncle's breakdance. So between the salsa and the breakdancing, it was like always at home. They breakdance and they went to the congas and dance salsa. So,
It's
that's
amazing
where it comes from.
because you perform with every Latin artist of our generation. I went down a list of so many people you perform with, and can you just tell us the first time you performed, because I just think that's special.
The first time I
story.
performed, wow, has to be when I was like 5. But I don't remember. I remember, singing, but I don't not too much in detail. The first performance I had professionally was with Peter Conde Rodriguez.
Hello.
I was rehearsing with an older band, and I was maybe 14 years old, and I learned Ismael Rivera's music and Pete's music, and he happened to be at a parade in Yonkers, and he came up, and it was the band that I was singing with who backed him up, and I ended up, by
Now
mistake.
the quality of his voice, it's one of those things that just captures you because his range, and I don't know anything about music per se, I just know what I like as a fan, but it's something that it intrigues you, it pulls you in, and it just has such a nice sound to it, and you just want to listen to him all over and over again because he does something with it where you can see the sonero in him. And not a lot of people sing salsa, but everybody's not a sonero. And Don Sonero, he is the real Sonero. I want to see more of him. I want to see him live with the whole full band and everything, because ya te enamora. So it's true. You don't understand. We want to take you home. So it's true. He was fascinating. We want to know what would you be doing next? I mean, we be doing like that with Tito Nieves and a cast that's impeccable. Every single member of this cast, again, intrigues you. Their voice, their acting, it's just amazing what they've done with this production. And thank you to the David Maldonado and the Eddie, the other young man as well. Tell me what's next. What do you want?
I don't know what's next, but hopefully it's good. I mean, I've been traveling around the world with my music by myself, being backed up by different orchestras around the world, and I think from here I'm hopefully, I'm hopeful that I'll get into the film world, because that's what I want. I've been doing salsa music and jazz and a whole bunch of different styles of music, just to cover everything. But what I really want after this experience is to continue to do acting. I fell in love with this. Like, I didn't think that I could fall so deeply in love with this art form.
No. Let me tell you, we're in love with this art form that you just performed for us. This is my 3rd time that I Like It Like That, and it doesn't get old for me. It brings you back home to New York, and you have all that music that we grew up with, so it's just beautiful. but we want more music out of you. You know,
Well,
we
that's
understand
definitely
like
gonna happen.
the thing. Well, we want, you know, I'm looking
That's
forward
definitely
to
gonna
that
happen. I
CD
mean,
now.
I have plans with David Maldonado and the staff here to record an album. You know, it's gonna be good. You know, I'm recording different genres. I can sing jazz, hip hop, salsa. So what I'm gonna do is try to do a fusion all based on clave. You know, with the Latin rhythms. Again, I've done it before and it's worked for me. You know, I mean, I have my own record label. I handle all my own bookings. I don't really need much people around me.
Well, you need me. Listen,
All I need is the beautiful people to buy my music and support me.
We got fans there for you. So this is this is why I'm here, because I want the fans to see you. This whole new generation of fans who are to me are coming back to this salsa, and we love it. We understand. How it's changed a bit, because now, you know, you have salsa, but there's other elements that people, there's this funk in it, there's this this urban
we can't stay in a box.
I
mean, the world's so big, and when I traveled around the world, what I noticed was like I went to Turkey and I heard a sound there and that they like, and I went to Israel and I started traveling all over and listening to the style of the music that they like. So I decided to come back to New York City and create a fusion. You know, and I'm still working at it. You know, it's hard because at the beginning, you know, I put some stuff out that was like a short film, but people took it wrong. I think I went too, you know, they didn't really look into the art form itself. They just saw a gangster, and it was not a gangster. It was a film that I did with music, you know, and I scared the crap out of a lot of people. They actually believed it. I was like, no, that's not what I am. I'm a music person. You know, I'm not a gangster or.
Well, you didn't scare them enough, because we still want you, and you're still getting hired.
Because
so
of that video, I'm here.
Yes.
They saw how I performed, and David was like, you know something, I have a part for you. You know, and if it wasn't for David Maldonado, I wouldn't be here. Because believe me, no one else believed I can do this, but he did.
No, it's impeccable. The acting, the singing, everything just falls into place, and I'm telling you, we're in love. I mean, I've been to the show 3 times, and I hear the comments of the people around me that are sitting by me, and it's like, wow, can we take them home? And it's that sentence that comes out frequently, because we want that sound. I think is beautiful. So congratulations to you.
Thank
Don
you so
Sonero,
much.
you can find him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Don Sonero, and he's got a couple of YouTube videos out there that I happen to enjoy quite a lot these days. So I want you to guys find him and support him, and look forward to what's coming out of this young man, because I think that he has talent that will change our world, our Latin world. Thank you so much, WendyT Fan Love, Don Sonero. Here he is. Thank you.